everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jodi Lakin and today I'm going to be doing a little journal with me. Now I know I did one of these really recently, but I just don't feel too good today actually, if I'm being completely honest. So I thought I would just do a very simple journal with me. I do have some to catch up on. Also, do you like my new front cover? I really love it. So I had these patches for quite a while and just didn't find anywhere to put them. And then I realized this is fabric, so I could just sew them onto here. So my husband actually put the placement on for me because I was too indecisive and it took me too long to decide where to put them. So in the end, I just said, here, you take them, you decide. So then he put them on this placement for me, but I really like it. Isn't it cute? I really love it. And these ones I've had a few comments about, but these three here, they were from like a tiny little village. And like this individual little shop. I don't even think they would have an online store, but all the rest though, they are from either Daiso or Seria. So the rest are like 100 yen, but these three were like more special. But you can tell the quality is really nice. They're really soft. Anyway, today's video. So the last time I did a journal with me was a couple of weeks ago, and we got up to this point here. So since then I have just been carrying on doing my journals. This one, I don't have anything on this page yet. I actually can't really remember what happened on this day, but I just drew this little house and this little tree house, and I just need to fill it in. So that one's blank. I'll have to add something to that. This one, I like chose a random sticker, and then I decided to, because it was I got Maleficent as the random sticker, so I just made it Disney, but I didn't really do anything on those days. And this one is a bit wild. I went for a run, did some washing, nothing too exciting. This one's pretty cute. I drew this little girl in a bowl of ramen. And then my journal, which is what I just showed you. And then this was a really nice day, and it was actually Children's Day in Japan, which is really nice, and they fly these fish sort of flags. I'll show you this little picture. Yeah, they fly these big fish flags on Children's Day, so I wanted to draw that. It's supposed to represent, I believe, like children like growing up and having to climb upstream, you know, like the struggles of being an adult. I think anyway, I'm not 100% sure. But we saw our friends on this day, and I have put stickers over their faces. These are my friends' children, and obviously I wasn't sure if they'd want to be on my video, so I just put little stickers over their faces. But yeah, so I thought I would do a few pages. We've got it's the 9th today, so we have a few pages to do, and I did draw this recently, so I thought I would do that. But yeah, if I seem a bit like sleepy today or something, I am a little tired, and I'm just not feeling like myself. I think we've had the week off here in Japan. It's actually been Golden Week, and during Golden Week it's like a national holiday. And I have basically just been like going to bed really late and just doing all terrible things. Nothing like overexcited, like, you know, exciting, but I just get really tired, and if I don't go to bed at like a decent time. So I haven't been doing anything super exciting. I've just not been going to bed at a decent time and like watching a lot of TV, and I think it just wears me out now. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just wears me out. But anyway, I thought it'd be fun to just do this today. I did want to do like something a bit different, like a different kind of video. But I think I just wasn't, you know, feeling like I said myself. So I hope this is okay. I hope you don't mind. I also thought I'd do it live, like a live journal with me. I'd been wanting to do that. I really enjoyed the last time I did that video. I think it was like for my birthday or something. And I did the journal with me kind of not live, but like, you know, in real time, nothing sped up. And I really enjoy that kind of style of video. I enjoy watching it and I enjoy doing it. So I thought that today I would do that too. But I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I just haven't had much time. But as it's Golden Week, I can do it, which is really fun. I really want to start doing live videos too, but I don't know if that would interest anybody. I've been thinking about doing that for a while, but it's just, I don't know, I guess you get a little more nervous if you're live. This, by the way, is a little coffee shop, and I really, really love this little coffee shop. I've mentioned it before, but these little, I don't know if you've ever seen these. I hope you can tell from like my one-line contour, but these little machines are like, I don't know how to describe them. I'm sure they've got like a proper name. But basically it's like a big glass like ball, and then they put the coffee in the top, and then the coffee like bubbles and sort of not evaporates, but like goes into this part. I don't know the scientific name for it. But it literally moves into this part of the thing, and then they pour it out into like a cup, and then you have coffee. So it's not like drip coffee, but I don't know what you would call it, but it's really like delicious. And actually I never used to like coffee before living in Japan, but they don't really have like English breakfast tea everywhere you go, like they do in England. They kind of have more coffee than they do like breakfast tea, so I tend to just, I'll just have coffee, because they'll have that or green tea. And even though I like green tea, I like something a little bit like, you know, stronger, I guess, when I'm having like my lunch or something more like with a better taste, a stronger taste. So yeah, this was a little sandwich shop that me and Jack went to. Really nice. I really love it there. It's kind of like our little treat that we go occasionally. I think I've mentioned it before. Yeah, I did. I did it recently. I mentioned it. But it's nice, you know, it's the little things that kind of you look forward to on those days off or those weekends off. And yeah, it was really lovely. I really enjoyed it. So while I was in there, actually, I did this while I was in there. I just kind of did a one-line contour of the area, and I don't usually draw in public actually, because people tend to watch you, and I'm not like confident enough in my artwork to sort of have, I know that sounds weird because I've got this video, but it's kind of strange when someone's watching it take shape, and me also knowing that it's not finished, and that they're just like watching me, seeing what I'm creating, but in my head I'm thinking, well, it's not finished, so like I need to go home and add watercolor, because I don't really take my watercolors with me. But maybe I should actually, the next time I go to that little cafe, I would really like to do that. I wish they had those kind of cafes that were like near my house, but obviously if you don't know, I live in the Japanese countryside. I've said this a few times now, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but if you're new and you don't know, I live in the countryside, so they really don't have many like little cafes and things here, and I definitely could go for a walk or something like that, but I do get a bit worried about bears, because there are a lot of bears here in the countryside. So yeah, that's that page done. But I wanted to add something else. I think I'll stick this down here. I was going to like chop these up. This is a little printer that I have. I print these on. I hope this is centered, by the way. And also Boy Day, not Boy Day, it's Boy Day or Children's Day, but Children's Day is the 5th, so it was this one here, but I wanted to draw the fish, so I didn't leave room for these pictures, but I'll put these pictures here. And I guess we're going with like a blue theme here. And I'm just using my watercolors here just to get some color onto the page. Doesn't really matter to me if it's messy or not. Just kind of looks nice. So yeah, I've really been enjoying doing art recently, and I had a really lovely experience actually, and I did mention it on my Instagram, but I kind of wanted to share it here because when I meet people in public, or like even, sorry, I keep hitting the microphone, even in like around my friend group too, sometimes like I'm a little shy to share what I've been doing, and to share like my YouTube and things like that. I don't mind, like I'm not embarrassed about it at all. Like it's fun for me. Like I understand if there's other people that don't watch YouTube or think it's kind of weird, or kind of, I don't know what people think, but I really enjoy it, and I enjoy it for like creative purposes and also getting to know people too. Like I think it's really nice. I've made some really lovely friends actually from being online, which for me right now I think is really important because of, you know, the current climate, and also I don't actually speak to many people in English, so it's kind of nice to have a little online community and people that understand you and share like common interests. I think it's really nice. But yeah, so I don't really share it with people in my life, like in person. That's only if like they show an interest, or if they ask me about it, then I will definitely be like, oh yeah, this and this, and I'll talk about it forever. But if they don't ask me about my artwork, I'm not gonna like bring out my whole portfolio and show them or like show them any of this, because you know, it's not what they're interested in, so I kind of understand. But recently, on this day actually, I had a really nice experience with a man here who's like local. He does like pottery. Actually, he made this little fish, and he gave this me as a gift as well. And there is a story behind this which is really lovely, but I won't tell it on here just because it's really long. But anyway, I was taking an interest in some of the artwork he had, and I was asking him about it, and it was some of his friends' artwork. And then he also gifted me another piece of artwork which was his friend, so it was really lovely. We were having a nice conversation about it, and Jack sort of said like, oh well, you could draw them a picture, and it kind of like, I was like, oh no, this is like the first time I'd like mentioned it to anybody in person like around here anyway, properly, or any of like the Japanese locals. So I was kind of really nervous, because once I'd said it out loud, then it became like a reality, and like people would be like, oh, Jodi draws, or Jodi has a YouTube, or something like that, you know. But actually they really, oh, that's not a very nice colour. They really loved them. They really loved my illustrations. I showed them, and they were so like happy. And yeah, I'm sorry, I have to show you my pencil case. Look how cute this is. It's a little teddy bear. My friend got me. It's really cute. I have some of my favorite colors inside. Let's take this one. So yeah, like I showed him some of my illustrations, and he was like really happy, and he said, oh, I think like the kids around here will love your illustrations. And it was just really nice. Like I felt really happy to share my work. It was just really nice. I just had a really good feeling from it. So yeah, it's just a nice experience I wanted to share that happened too on that day. But anyway, I don't even know my point of what I was saying now, but look at these cute stickers. These are so adorable. They're like Disney stickers, but at like a tea party. So this one is Snow White. This one is Dalmatians. This one is the Queen of Hearts, and this one is the Little Mermaid. How sweet are they? So I found these in Daiso, and they had actually even more than this. They had like Hercules and some other princessy ones, but I really liked it. It was so cute. So I think I might use some of these on here because it's like tea and coffee and cakes and things. I know this one's blue, but it's sort of like under the sea themed. So I might use these two. Let's see. There's two. How lovely. I really like them. They're so sweet. I actually didn't have any cakes or anything at this little coffee shop, but still, there's my little meal that I had. It's really nice. But I think I should put some bigger stickers on first. So yeah, I've had a really nice week. It's just been really lovely. Nothing too exciting. Sorry if that's really loud. It did rain actually on one of the days. Not that day, but it did rain. So I might stick that in there. I'm just sorting out some stickers and deciding what to put on. This is kind of cute. Is it a blue one? Is there any fish? That's what I want to know. I actually did study illustration, but even though I did do illustration, I don't see myself as an illustrator because I haven't published anything or sold anything, so I still don't see myself as like doing any kind of illustration. So when people ask me if I can draw them a picture, like it's really like it's a big honor for me, because I first of all think that, wow, you would want something I've drawn in your house, and like that's really nice and amazing. And secondly, I just don't think that the stuff that I do is like good enough yet. You know, I kind of just do it for fun. So it always surprises me if somebody like says, wow, I really want that in my house. I'm like, really? What? Why? I'm like, really? So it's kind of refreshing. It makes me feel good, and it makes me happy, you know, that people appreciate it. And I mean, I know I really love other people's artwork. Like the man who made me this little fish, like I adore him and his artwork, and I've bought many like pottery pieces from him over the last like few years that I've known him. I've bought quite a few different pottery items from him, and people always comment on them too, because we have like 2 little mugs that he made, and they're in our house. So whenever people come over, they comment on them. And honestly, I want to buy more of his things, but he gave me that as a gift because I bought something else from him. So he's like, oh, you're always buying things from me, here, have a gift. I'm trying to like support him and buy things, and he won't let me. He's like, here, you can have a gift anyway, which is really nice. So this day, I actually don't know what happened on this day, but I'm going to just draw a little picture anyway. I have a new pen. Look at my new pen. It's so cute. This one is my Arial pen, and I had a bit of a dilemma last week because I thought I'd lost it. And because I thought I lost it, I thought I would see if it was still available. It wasn't. They only had one left of this exact pen, because they kind of just bring them out for like limited edition. But I didn't want to buy it just yet because I wanted to see if I had actually lost it. So so I bought a different one, a completely different one. But this was actually from 2018. So this is also like a limited edition one. It says here 2018. That's how I know. It's 2018. But this is a really cute little character here. It's on these sweets called Milky, It just reminds me of Japan, because I have these sweets whenever I come to Japan, and I've bought them for friends because I just love the actual design of the character and the packaging and everything, and I just really liked it. It's like red and blue, and has this like chocolate color top, so it kind of looks like chocolate. So yeah, I really like it. It's so cute, and I'm really happy that I got it as well. So I have more colors in here. I have like Disney ones in here. Sorry, there's a dog barking too. And I have just more like neutral colors in here. But isn't it cute? I love it so much. So I think I'll just draw some little clouds. I'm always drawing clouds in here. I don't really know why. Maybe that's something I enjoy drawing. It's little clouds. I've also this week planted some plants, which was really fun. Me and my husband Jack planted some plants together, so it's really nice. It's like kind of I don't know, it's really rewarding when you can see the plants growing. So I like that a lot. I'm just going to draw like a little character or something here. I don't really know what, but I'll figure that out when it comes to it. So I've been looking at a lot of things recently, like what I want to do with my, my newfound hobby. Like illustration. Obviously I really enjoy art journaling and journaling my life. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've always written a diary, so it always seems natural to me to document my life in some sort of way. And that's not me being like oh, someone would be really interested in reading about my life. Like, no, that's not it really. I just do it for me, for my memories, and sharing it kind of is just enjoyable for me too, because I like looking at other people's drawings and what they've got up to and that kind of thing. So it's actually just really enjoyable for me. But I've been thinking, like, what do I want to do with all this like new things that I'm enjoying? So one of the things I was thinking is that I could make some sort of stickers or some products or something. I would really like to do that in the future. I also would really like to, I don't know, like try and do some illustration. I don't know. I don't want to say it out loud, because once I've said it out loud, it's like in the universe, which some people say is good, but it kind of scares me a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure really. I'm just enjoying what I'm doing right now, and that's the most important thing. Oh, and I was talking earlier about doing a live video. I would really like to do live videos, either on YouTube or on Instagram. I have been thinking about it for quite some time. But again, I don't know, is that something that you would be interested in? Does it matter if it's live and then you join me later to watch the full thing, or would you rather it was an edited version? I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. So I did a little flower person because we've been planting some flowers. If you can hear anything going on in the background, it's my husband, Jack. He's just making me a cup of tea, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm just not sure what to do with my illustration really, or does it really matter? I don't know. Does it matter if we don't do anything with our drawings and our illustration? A lot of people say if you have a hobby and you don't make money from that hobby, then it's a waste. But I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I agree with that completely. I think that we have hobbies because they give us some sort of joy and fulfillment in our lives, and I don't think that you necessarily have to do it for for money or as a job. I think that actually, it's something I sort of realized when I would say 21, maybe older than that. Maybe I was like 24. I sort of realized that I needed a hobby that was just mine. So I started playing the drums as a hobby, and I had lessons once a week, which I absolutely loved. And it was really enjoyable for me to kind of do something that was just for me. And people would ask me like, why don't you perform, or why don't you show me a video, or why don't you post it on Instagram, or and I was like, because it's for me. And I found it very like valuable to have just like a thing that was just mine. And yeah, so I played the drums, and it was something that was really special for me, and I didn't have to explain to anybody else. And I think actually it was really important to have a hobby that was just for me. And I think that's important for anybody, that you should just have something that you enjoy doing. And you don't have to share it with anybody else if you don't want to. Like, if you enjoy knitting, then you can do knitting. You don't have to tell anybody that you do knitting as a hobby. Do you know what I mean? So I think like that's something I realized that I needed, is just something that it doesn't really matter if nobody understands it, or you make any money from it. It's just something that you enjoy. So that is the most important thing for me while doing this little art channel and art journey, is like that I am enjoying it. And the moment that I am not enjoying it anymore, which I doubt would ever happen, because I just need a creative outlet. But for me, like, I find it fun, and I enjoy being around people that have the same sort of mindset. And actually, I've done quite a few like little workshops, and I like to post on Instagram a lot now. And even you guys, like anyone that comments on my video every week, like, it really does mean the world to me, because I know that I'm not alone in thinking these things. I'm completely waffling, and I don't know how to not be waffling, because this is what I'm like. How do I stop waffling? I bought these little stickers, and I really like them. I think they're so cute, but I realised that they're all sad faces, and I didn't realise that until after I bought this. But literally, maybe this one is happy, but I'm sure that little red thing means it's distressed. Like, all of them are sad, apart from this one, apart from this rainbow one. Literally every single face is sad. And I didn't realise until after I bought them. This one's kind of cute though. It's like a little pouty face. I don't think I need any more stickers on here though. This can be like the sticker page. So anyway, that's that page done, I think. I'm just going to add a little mouth here when that's dry. And that's that day done. I didn't eat any of the food on this day, actually. I don't think I did. I don't even know what I did on this day. So I just stuck these stickers on and did like a girl in a ramen. But like, I actually didn't do anything on that day, which is really odd. I stuck all these little sushi stickers on, but I have these really cool stickers that look like stamps. So you can rip them off, and or you can have it as like a washi tape. This was also from, I think Daiso, I believe it was from Daiso. But I've had it for ages, and I also have one, let me just see if I can find it. It should just be in here. In my little washi tape drawer. Oh, yeah, I also have this one. which is just different types of food in Japan. So I think it's really cute, and if you were doing like a travel journal of Japan, I think these would be really cute to have, because you could like just stick them in the corner. And this one actually has different like landmarks in Japan too, experiences and things that you can see in Japan, and it even has the Shinkansen, which is cool, which is the bullet train. So I like these, but I don't use them all that often, and then I just sort of pick them up again, and I've used them on like every single page. You can colour them in because it is just washi, so you can colour them in, but I quite like them black and white. I just think they look really cool. So I'd be really interested to know actually, if you're watching this video, do you do journals like this too? Like, do you do art journaling too? Or like, do you just enjoy watching the videos? I'd be really curious to know, because obviously it's not the only thing that I do either. Like I have other hobbies and other interests, and like lots of different priorities as well, like outside of doing this. So I'm just curious, like, if you're watching this video, like, is it because you also do art journaling, or you're interested in doing it, or what is it? I'd be so interested to know. And why do you do it too? Like, I'd be really interested to know why you journal your life. I don't even think I could answer that question, honestly. I might have answered it before in a different video, but I don't know. My memory is really bad. So, but it's mainly because I like to draw every day, and I just enjoy looking back on my memories too. So for this last page, I have quite a funny little story to tell you. So when you get invited to a house in Japan, somebody's house, you have to bring like a gift, an omiyagi, if you like. And if the gift is like from your hometown, or something that is like somewhere you've been, or something you've seen, like some sort of tourist area or whatever, you know, like just some sort of like little gift, then it's kind of more special too. It's more interesting. So I decided that it would be nice if I made some scones, because obviously in England we like to eat scones and jam, and that is not a myth. If you're not from England, we do eat scones a lot, especially in the summer. We like scones and a bit of jam and a bit of clotted cream. So I thought I'll make some scones for my friends. I think that would be nice. It's something from my hometown. I hope you can see this, by the way. I keep moving out of frame. But unfortunately, I didn't read the instructions properly, and I made bitter scones. So that's what I'm going to write here. Bitter scones. It was kind of sad, actually. I was really sad about it. So I'm just going to I'm going to hold my pen at the end, so it gives me a kind of loose style here when I'm doing this lettering. But yes, I added too much baking powder, and I made bitter scones. Now, what was weird is that when I tried them, when they were hot, they didn't really taste bad at all. They tasted actually really nice. So I was really happy. I had one spare one that I made. And then all the rest I packed up in a really nice little box, and I gave them to my friends. Then when I got home that evening, I was horrified when I tried the rest of the scone that I hadn't finished eating in the morning, and figured that it was bitter. Oh my goodness. I was so embarrassed. It was really funny. So this picture here is the little girl of my friend, like her child, trying the scone and pulling a very funny face. So that's what that one is. And obviously I will take the stickers off their faces so that I can see the journal, how it is. But yeah, they were pulling a very funny face because they were bitter. So I was really embarrassed about the whole situation. But luckily they could laugh about it and they thought it was really funny, which thankfully I was was happy about. But they thought it was really funny. So the next day I made them some more scones. I used a different recipe and I made them some much better scones, and they were like, oh, these are so much better, thank you. And they were happy about it, and we all laughed about it, and it was great. So it was fine in the end. But I just thought it's one of those things that I have to write about because it's almost like unbelievable that it happened to me. Oh, I don't want to stick that over the face. Yeah, it's like almost unbelievable that it happened. And it's very funny, and it's just something that I have to document. And that, I guess, is why I journal, because it's funny stories like this that I might have forgotten if I didn't write about it. And yeah, they thought it was really sweet anyway that I remade them for them, which was good. I won some brownie points by remaking them. I was really happy about that. So there we go, that's what this page is going to look like. I'm going to paint these scones. And I actually really love scones. They're one of my favourite kind of desserts too. And they're really easy to make, so easy to make. But usually I'm okay when I'm making things for other people. I think it's really nice when people make you something as opposed to buying it. I think it's just really nice and thoughtful, and I would always try and make something, especially food in Japan, because they're really fond of their food here. So I would always try and make something over buying something for people if I go to their house. I've done both. I've definitely bought things too, especially for these kids. I've bought them lots of different little things, but I just think it's really special when you make something. So yeah, I just thought it was really nice, and then it turned out I did them wrong. So anyway, but yeah, scones are really easy to make. I'm sure, they said it was fine. And they have a good laugh about it, so I'm sure it's fine. So I'm going to keep painting this. I'm going to try and mix up a scone, the colour. And the paints I'm using here, by the way, are from a little store called Gekuso. It's like 100-year-old store here in Japan. It's actually there's a little shop in Ginza, which is a little area, big area actually, in Tokyo. And I love Ginza so much. I really like the place. And it's kind of like a load of really nice high-end stores, and then there's also quite a few little art stores, and this shop is one of them that sells these watercolors. I think I'm going to put loads of strawberries and things on this page and make it really cutesy and strawberry. So yeah, that's where I got these paints from this little store in Ginza. And I really recommend going there if you come to Japan. And actually, I assume that you like art if you're watching this video, but there's actually quite a lot of stores like that in Japan that are really unique. So I recommend having a look if you come to Japan before you come, what kind of stores you want to go into, because there's also a store called, I believe it's just called the Pigment Store, or Pigment or something like that, but the entire store is just pigments for watercolors. And it's really, really beautiful. And I've never been in there, but I want to go. I think it might be just outside, or maybe it's just a bit awkward to get to, because I've never been, but I have wanted to go for a while. And I found that store by literally just typing in on my phone like art stores in Tokyo, and then a load come up that are recommended, because like it's really popular here, like painting and drawing in Japan is really popular, I think, because of the anime and the traditional drawings and paintings that they have here in Japan. It's like big part of their history. So the art supplies here are really great, and the stores are really good too, and you can get a lot of traditional stores and like traditional paints as well, which are really beautiful. And yeah, so you can pretty much find whatever you need like art wise in Japan. So yeah, if you do come, then I recommend you writing down or finding out some of those stores first. And the pigment store is definitely on my list, and I'd really like to learn how to mix watercolors too. It's something that I've been interested in for a little while now. Also, I really don't want to edit this video much. I kind of just want to have it how it is. So let me know in the comments if you like this style of video, or if you prefer it like edited and more sped up. I really appreciated before your comments when you told me what you preferred in like what style of video you kind of prefer. That was really helpful for me. But in the end, I honestly think that if I'm just doing something for fun, it's not a big deal. It's just for fun. I don't have to do it. You know, it's not to make money right now. It's just a hobby. So I honestly don't think it matters, and I don't think that you mind either from the comments that I've read. I think that you just enjoy having the time to paint with somebody, because I know I do. That's why I watch YouTube videos. So bitter scones. Okay, so I've just found these cute stickers. I have these, which I got so long ago from McDonald's. So such a long time, and they're not for sale either. I actually find it really difficult to find Sanrio stickers. The Sanrio stuff in Japan is really expensive actually. But there's this little strawberry one, look. So cute. So I thought I'd put that somewhere, maybe in one of these little gaps. And then I found these really cute Queen of Hearts ones and Alice in Wonderland ones, so I thought it'd be sweet to put these on. Or some of these on, because the Queen of Hearts likes her pie. Strawberry pie, cherry pie. I can't remember what pie it is that the Mad Hatter steals, but and put the Queen of Hearts because she sort of fits right there. And she would definitely chop off my head if I gave her the scones that I gave this poor family. She would definitely chop off my head. It's funny to think about. I often do this, like just put it on top to see what it looks like. Kind of helpful. Oh no! It has to go there because I ripped the page. So these two pictures here are the children the next day eating the fresh scones, the ones that I remade, and they were really enjoying them. So these pictures are like them smiling and enjoying them, which was really nice. So phew, I saved the day. So funny, like when you try to do something nice and it turns out to be terrible. But it was okay. They appreciated the effort that I went to. So I think I'm gonna draw like a little, maybe like a little strawberry bunny or something like that. I'm gonna give it little ears and a big face. And don't know. Okay, little nose up here. Okay, so I think that's it for this week's video. I'm sorry if I haven't done as much as usual. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100% today, so I just wanted to do something that was really easy and kind of relaxing for me to do as well. And also it's a lot easier for me to edit if I just do the voice like live with the video. So today we did this little spread here. It's really mismatched and kind of random, but I think it's really sweet. I really enjoy this little character here. And then again here we did the bitter scones, which is a nice story that I wanted to, well, I don't know if it's a nice story, but it's a story that I wanted to document either way. And yeah, but that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you join me again next Sunday for a new video. And if you have any video ideas or anything that you would like me to try and tackle or have a go at, that would be really great to hear from you if you want to leave a comment below. And I'm nearly close to 200 subscribers, so if you would like to subscribe, that would mean so much to me. And I'll see you again next Sunday with a new video. Take care, everybody. Bye.